Hey there, guys! Welcome to the Trash Picture Show. I've decided to save the best for last. This is the last Masterverse figure that wonderful, gorgeous lunatic Jen Mitchell sent me. This is the Masterverse Princess of Power She-Ra. This is absolutely kick-ass. It's part of the 40th anniversary line of the Masterverse series, and it kicks fucking arse. Now, here's the interesting thing. I was actually that bit too young to remember the original He-Man series, Masters of the Universe series. I did get to catch it on reruns and stuff. It was more my brother's kind of cartoon growing up. He watched that. But I did remember the She-Ra series, and I remember the bad guys were cool. I always thought that She-Ra's kind of rogues gallery was a lot more impressive than Masters of the Universe. Now, that said, Skeletor and Beastman and Evelyn, they're all kick ass, but there was something just really fucking cool and freakish about She-Ra's villain roster. And the story with She-Ra is very interesting. You have Adora, the sister of He-Man, and she has to take on Hordak, an evil horde. And one thing I absolutely loved and still remember to this day is She-Ra's mount. So He-Man had Battle Cat, which was Cringer, who had this real silly, goofy kind of voice when he was in Cringer mode, and a real badass voice when he was in Battle Cat mode. And then She-Ra had her own mount, Swiftwind, who was this majestic Pegasus like unicorn, absolutely beautiful looking horse she's riding on. Obviously makes sense, she's a princess. But when this thing talked, when Swiftwind talked, he sounded like he had been chain smoking 40 a fucking day. Honest to God.
Kira, it was Montana. He's got Star. We have to go after him.
Yeah, that horse sounded like he really needed to cut back. But yeah, that's that's what I mainly remember about She-Ra. Swiftwind, his 20 Marlboro a day voice, and the bad guys. Again, the bad guys were cool. I had a lot of the bad guys. Still have my Leech, my original kind of Mattel Leech. I had Montana, and his legs broke off. I found Grizzlor out in the wild actually, but I gave him to John. And yeah, again, I just thought the Horde bad guys were way more interesting than the main kind of Masters kind of villains. But that said, a lot of people bitch and complain about She-Ra. Some people even say She-Ra was the reason Masters of the Universe kind of waned in popularity. I don't think so. I think it was a very clever kind of tactic by Mattel to try and branch out their audience and try and hit the girl market as well as the boy market. But they still released cool bad guys. There was still stuff there for the boys. And you know what? It is, you gotta give it props, because back in the day, there wasn't very much kind of toys that kind of deviated from the norm for girls. It was very much Barbie and Cindy and stuff. But with She-Ra, it kind of encouraged girls. Look, you can kick ass as well. Like, and I do like, a lot of people give out about the new cartoon that was on Netflix. I thought that cartoon was really cool. I enjoyed it. And you have a lot of guys my age giving out. But at the end of the day, they have to realize that it's not made for our demographic. It's made for young girls. And you know what? I'm glad it's made for young girls of this generation, because I have a niece, I have a young niece, and it's cool that she can watch a cartoon that does tackle a lot of serious issues. Now, if the writing was shit, then I'd have something to complain about. But I actually genuinely thought the series that was on Netflix was good, and you should check it out. You should give it a chance. But I digress. I've been on a rant. Again, this looks absolutely cool. Nice collector-friendly box. It shows the accessories. She comes with a cape. She comes with this form. She comes with a head, shield, and hands. Flip it to the back. Really cool picture of She-Ra on Swiftwind, the Pegasus that loves his 20 camels a day. And yeah, there's a bit of a blurb here. So, She-Ra, most powerful woman in the universe. When Adora raises her sword of protection above her head and cries, "For the honor of Grayskull," she transforms into She-Ra, princess of power and leader of Eternia's great rebellion. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It also shows some of the other figures that they have in the line. This is interesting because the Masterverse line actually released versions of the CG He-Man cartoon that was released. So you have He-Man, you have Zodak, you have Skeletor, and them two are from the kind of 3D He-Man animated series that a lot of people are praising, and I haven't checked it out because I was focusing on my intention on the Revelation series. But I must check this one out. So He-Man from that comes in this line: Zodak, Skeletor, Katra, and Hordak. Hordak looks cool. So yeah, guys, I am going to open this up, and we shall have a closer look at She-Ra. So don't go anywhere, guys. I shall be right back. And we are back, and here is She-Ra out of the box. So let's have a closer look at the Princess of Power herself. And again, really, really nice face sculpt. That is really nice paintwork on that. Joint wise, yeah, like the other two I got, really good kind of movement in the joints. Not too loosey-goosey, not too tight and rigid. Nice and good. Elbow movement, pretty good. Waist swivel, wee bit loose, kind of like Tila, but not too bad. Joints on the legs, you got the triple joint there. And just, again, I like that. You don't have to submerge the figure in hot water to get it to move. I really like this, actually, the design on the boots. Try and focus in there now. Probably trying to pick up something else, and I had it there 2 seconds ago. We'll see. There we go. Again, I like that design on the boots. They didn't have to do that, but it looks really nice. The gold, the kind of pattern on the boots. And yeah, good joint movement. And she comes with a kind of fabric cape there. And really nice face sculpt. Really nice face sculpt. Comes with an alternative head. This one here. Move it to the side. And a kind of face guard. Which is interesting because Katra has that one as well. And again, the kind of gold accents around the side. And the jewel in the center. It's really nice. And yeah, this head can be switched, and she can also have a new cloak as well. So I'm going to try and switch out the heads, guys, and we're going to put the other cloak on. So it's a quick look before I switch them out. Here is the cloak, and there's kind of more bigger shoulder guards there. So pop that on and pop on the new head. So she's ready to roll. Okay, there we go. That looks actually pretty badass. That's pretty cool. And she comes with two kind of weapons. Well, I'll say weapons. This shield, which is really nice because there's like a kind of a diamond or a gem. Obviously plastic, but it looks nice. So I'm gonna put that into this arm here. And she holds that really well. And then I'm going to call it the Sword of Omens, but the other sword. I remember with the original She-Ra figure, her sword was a comb, if I'm not mistaken, because She-Ra had real kind of hair. But yeah, that's feckin' badass. That's pretty cool. Just holding up the sword. She has the power. I'm going to be interested to see if not only if Masterverse releases a Adora, but also an Adam figure, just the plain Adam and Adora figure from from their respective lines, because that'd be interesting as well, just to see them in their kind of, dare I say, civvies. But yeah, again, really liking this. One thing I will say is these are cool, but they definitely limit the already limited head rotation, because she has long hair and this really limits it. But the cloak is really nice. The cloak is really cool. Again, I just really like the level of detail on this, like her armor and her tunic. It's really cool. Just it's a really nice figure. It's a really cool figure. Guys, I'm going to pause the video, and when we come back, I'm going to do a size comparison with some of my other ladies from the Masterverse. So don't go anywhere. I shall be right back. And we are back, and there is She-Ra in all her glory in the alleyway. And I am going to put my new Teela next to her there. And yeah, that really kind of looks really nice, really complements it really well. Scales up really well. And I'm going to put my other Evelyn, my first Evelyn, next to her there as well. Just, yeah, that looks really nice. These figures pop. Just there's so many colors, the golds and the brighter colors in them. They just work really, really well with these figures, and they look really nice. And yeah, Jen, if you're watching this, you're an absolute fucking legend. You're gorgeous, you're brilliant, and you spoilt me rotten. I don't know whether to kiss or kill you. Most definitely kiss, because you're gorgeous. But you spoilt me rotten with these ladies. And yeah, it's just, they're an absolute treat of a series of figures to have. Because it just really kind of highlights what you can do with an old IP and a bit of imagination, especially with the newer animated series. I think they've really done a great job capturing the look and feel of the characters and just making them kind of look and feel like they could have been in the original series. This is just, take it out there a bit, and again, just look at them all there together. They look absolutely fantastic, and they look gorgeous. And yeah, Jen, you spoiled me, but yeah, this She-Ra is badass. This is an absolutely badass figure. And yeah, I'm going to be interested to see when we get a season 2 of Masters of the Universe Revelation, will we get She-Ra? Because we've gotten a hint of Hordak. At the end, there is a scene that kind of indicates that Hordak has been working in the background and he's up to no good, so that should be interesting. But yeah, again, really cool character. Oh, also, fun fact, guys, originally in the Masters of the Universe movie starring Dolph Lundgren, She-Ra was supposed to be featured. There was a scene where she was fighting in Grayskull, fighting off the guards, and I think she got injured and had to go into hiding as a result. But yeah, She-Ra was originally going to be featured in the Masters of the Universe movie. But yeah, again, kick-ass character, kick-ass figure, and all these figures are kick-ass. And the ones I got, these three ladies here, I got from Jen, and yeah, I got these kick-ass ladies from the most kick-ass lady, Jen Mitchell. So if you get a chance, check out her channel. And what do you think, guys? Are you a Masters of the Universe fan? Would you get any of the Masterverse figures? And who would you love to see? Would you love to see a Masterverse Grizzlor? Would you love to see a Masterverse, say, the Snake Men? I've seen the two I would love to get my hands on would be definitely Hordak and Jitsu. But let me know who you would love to get in the comments below. And yeah, have a good one. Take care. Bye now.
Only a few others share this secret. Among them are Light Hope Madam Raz, and Cowl. Together, we and my friends of the Great Rebellion strive to free Etheria from the evil forces of Hordak.